Today I'll be reviewing several Spanish-American war sets from BMC and Armies in Plastic. Starting off with BMC's The Rough Riders Charge Up San Juan Hill 102-piece set. There's a lot of items listed on the box that we'll see later. The front scene on the box is also really cool. I want to make something similar for a future stop motion. The side of the box shows the picture, title, and company name. On the back side, we see the history of the Rough Riders and Theodore Teddy Roosevelt. On the other side, we see information about Lieutenant John J. Pershing and Sergeant George Berry. Some more pictures of the set and title are also shown. On the very back of the box, there's a lot more history and depictions of the set. We see information about the Buffalo Soldiers, specifically the 10th Cavalry Regiment. History about how the U.S. declared war on Spain, how we won the war, and finally, history on the 71st Infantry Regiment from New York that fought in the Battle of the San Juan Heights. Each regiment is displayed on the back with some other pictures of the pieces included. I will also be reviewing BMC's standalone Rough Riders pack that comes with 32 pieces, BMC's standalone Buffalo Soldiers pack that also comes with 32 pieces, Armies in Plastic Spanish Army, Cuban Insurrectos, Rough Riders, and a good complimentary set, Boxer Rebellion U.S. Marines. Inside the box, on the flap, there's building instructions for the blockhouse. There's also some advertisement for BMC's other American Hero Collector Series packs and playsets. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me review any of those as well. Everything is packed neatly inside with most of the parts in separate plastic bags. The floor to the blockhouse is also wrapped in additional cardboard. For the BMC figures, we have 24 Spanish Army soldiers, 12 Rough Riders including Teddy Roosevelt, 12 71st New York Regiment soldiers, 11 Buffalo Soldiers including Sergeant Berry and Lieutenant Pershing. The Buffalo Soldier add-on comes with 14 more Buffalo Soldiers including another Sergeant Berry and Lieutenant Pershing, and 16 Spanish Army soldiers. The Rough Riders add-on comes with 17 more Rough Riders, including another Teddy Roosevelt and 2 machine guns, with 12 more Spanish soldiers. Now for the Armies in Plastic figures, we have 16 Spanish Army soldiers, 16 Cuban Insurrectos, who fought with the U.S., 16 U.S. Marines, and 16 Rough Riders, including another Teddy Roosevelt. In total, that's 182 figures. The accessories include 2 Gatling guns with 2 more Browning M1895 machine guns in their ammo boxes. The flags with a rock base, 2 rock walls, a ladder, and a door. 2 split rail fences, 6 barbed wire fences with 24 sandbag walls, 4 wooden fence posts and railing parts, 4 blockhouse walls, the top parts of the blockhouse, the floor of the blockhouse, and the roof. Building the blockhouse is pretty easy and the instructions are simple to follow. I also forgot to mention, I have the farmhouse that is a part of the series too. The instructions are also easy to follow. The colors of the building match, and the heights of them are about the same as well. Here's all 29 Rough Riders lined up. You can see there's 3 different colors. The box set has the more mustard color, and the add-on pack has the blue and peanut butter brown color. Here's all the 27 Buffalo Soldiers lined up. You can get these guys from either the playset or the add-on pack. Here's all 12 of the 71st Regiment soldiers. These soldiers are exclusive to the playset, but you can purchase a different set to get some of them, but they're in olive drab instead of blue. Here's all 16 of the Boxer Rebellion Marines. I chose to include these figures because they are only 2 years apart from the war, and you get some different poses compared to the next set. Here's all 16 of the Rough Riders from Armies in Plastic. If you're looking for Teddy Roosevelt in a different pose, here he is, but this one is blue. You can also get this set in butternut brown, but it's a different tan color than the BMC's version. Here's all 16 of the Cuban Insurrectos. They're the same as the Spanish Army figures, but in dark blue. They still fit in really nice with the previous US soldiers shown. Here's all 52 of BMC's Spanish Army figures. It's interesting to me that there are no officers, but just infantry soldiers. And finally, here's all 16 of Armies in Plastic Spanish Army figures. You can also get these in dark khaki brown, gray, and horizon blue. I chose to get them in white because it's the closest to BMC's. Here's everything lined up together. Alright, let's get a closer look at the poses. Now I'm going to compare these soldiers to TimMee soldiers. The figures are in 1/32nd scale, and they match up well with the TimMee poses. The tan color of the Rough Riders and the light powder blue color of the Spanish Army is not really common, but you can always spray paint them with one color to match. Overall, I was really impressed by these sets. The BMC playlist was first released in 1999, but it was reissued in 2020. I think the figures are nicely detailed and the buildings are awesome too. You could replicate them in cardboard, but the plastic is more durable and consistent. I also like all of the accessories that are given in the set. I think the poses are great for stop motion, as you saw some little scenes from earlier. The only complaints I have would be the diversity of poses for the Spanish Army and the ammo bearer for the Rough Riders. I would like to see an officer or other poses different from just rifles. The Spanish also had artillery and machine guns in this battle, but they're not included in the set. The ammo box doesn't stay in the hands of the soldier who's supposed to hold it. You either have to glue it in permanently or use something sticky like poster tack. Armies and plastic sets, as always, are really good with the quality and variety. The additional sets give more variety to the poses, but outside of the dark blue, the brown and horizon blue don't really match up. The Armies and plastic figures are also a little more beefier than the BMC poses, so it may be tricky to have one stop motion character with the separate brands. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stay up to date with my future videos.